Looks like a bit of a boat graveyard. Makes you wonder whether people just bring their boats to die in these places. Look at that!
Somebody in a canoe up there.
Hi, we're Jackie and Michael, and we're exploring the rivers and canals of Britain on our 57-foot narrowboat Border Reiver. We'll show you what it's like to live day to day on a narrowboat, and we'll arrive in some beautiful places next to the water. We go and explore the areas we've moored at for the night, and we'll take you with us. Oh, it's windy today.
It's windy, very windy.
Where are we going today?
We're going to Rickmansworth.
How far's?
Rickmansworth, yeah.
How far's that?
4 miles, no, 3 miles and 4 locks.
3 miles and 4 locks in this wind.
Yeah, it's windy, isn't it?
And we'll get blown around all over the place. Do you want me to set the back one out?
No. Got a mallet in hand.
Oh dear. Excellent. Good job. Jackie's not hanging around this morning. Goodness me. She's cracking on. So I'm doing the locks this morning. Jackie's on the boat. It's cold today. It seems to change really quickly. It's quite cold last night. Jackie put an extra cover on the bed. But it's all good. Some of these crisp days are quite nice. So I'm off the boat again walking, which I like to do, and Jackie does as well, so we'll swap over, do a couple of locks. We're not going far today. Got some work to do when we stop, so yeah. Bit of a collapsed tree here over the towpath. Jackie's got to navigate through it. So I should be fine. There she goes. And I've got to get through to bend down. That's the next lock. My Challenger waits. There's a boat obviously going towards it, so hopefully they wait for us and we can join them and go with them. That makes life a lot easier if you've got 2 boats going in. The date on this lock, 1892. I've seen some things, huh?
Don't know who's climbed up there to put that up there. It's very clever. Disused warehouse. Somebody in a canoe up there. It's a bear. Change of routine. I'm having a walk. Michael's on the boat. Yeah, so we're on our way to Rickmansworth. Lots and lots of long-term moorers here. That was fortunate. There was a boat coming out of the lock, so didn't have too much work to do. Couple on the boat going into Paddington Basin, so as she was asking for a few tips, so I told her about the weed hatch scenario, etc.
So interesting. We need the services which are just here to the right hand side to just there, and it also is the lock landing. And when we came round the corner under the bridge, there's a boat on the lock landing, but he's using the services. So we've now had to raft alongside him, and Jackie's hanging on for grim death. so that we can then, he's opening the lock, he's going to go in the lock, and then we're going to slide onto the services to the right. Should be an interesting manoeuvre. He'll just slide out. He'll open the other gate, I would expect. We'll just see. We'll play it by ear. So here comes a chap now from the boat on our starboard side, and he's going to try and slide out underneath us, and then we should, in effect, go onto the right hand side. So this should be interesting. Yeah.
Have you got stuff for the bins?
Yeah, on the L side. Yeah.
What sounds there?
Yes.
The bins. You've got to cross this lock, cross that lock,
Right.
and we walk round the edge of the car park.
Go back and then bring the boat in.
Bit of a look.
There we go. We did it.
Just in Uxbridge, in the lock. I've never been to Uxbridge. We've been warned that there aren't many moorings here, so we might have to push on a little bit further. I was hoping not to have lunch on the go today. It'd be nice to stop for half an hour, 45 minutes. Yeah, we'll see. It's a bit cloudy, sunny, few little showers coming through just on all the surfaces. So we're all full and empty in the appropriate areas. Michael's on with the lock. In his normal relaxed style. When is a boat, and when is a car, Oh, it's a VW Touran. It's actually got a license plate on it. Do you think that's roadworthy? Ain't got any wheels on it. That was hilarious. It was a car on the body of a car on the back of a boat. It's really interesting because sometimes you only see things from the water side and you don't see them when you're walking. Fascinating, because Michael didn't see that at all, which I'm not surprised, because you would have expected a VW Touran to be attached to a boat. If you live in Rickmansworth or pass through here on a regular basis, comment down below and let us know. I didn't see what the boat was called, but I clocked its registration number. I quite like that. That's made me chuckle. Michael would say that very strange things make me chuckle. It's a great boat. Look at that. Doesn't look a very safe place for a child to play. That beautiful Dutch boat. Mast. It's massive. That's the second one we've seen like that. There's solar panels for you.
Strangely, earlier in the day we'd come across what appeared to be a boat graveyard with some really sad sights. This has maybe seen better days, sadly. Not sinking just yet, but I don't think it'll be long before water comes in there. Makes you wonder what the history of that boat's been. Somebody's pride and joy, or somebody's business at one time, and now just a rotting hulk. Sad sometimes to see these boats like that. You realise that there was somebody's pride and joy at some stage. Here's another one, only about 50 yards further on from the last one. You do see this a lot. You see stretches where it looks like a bit of a boat graveyard. Makes you wonder whether people just bring the boats to die in these places. Look at that. It's even got its curtains. Oh, there's a bed in there. Whoa. There's people's belongings in there, look. No windows. See children's toys and things on the bed. Goodness gracious. Yeah, there's dead and dying boats all over the place here. Jackie's just passing some more now. Look at them. I wonder if it's maybe a place that sometimes CRT have places that they bring boats that they've recovered that have been left by people abandoned, and they bring them to somewhere before they get broken up. Because there are a lot here. Yeah, look at that one over there too. Another one, somebody's hopes and dreams at some stage, but yeah, I wonder if that's the case, whether it's a CRT graveyard.
Just been into Rickmansworth, and Michael's done a little bit of shopping. We had a really great haul of crayfish last night, or this morning I should say. Oh, we're going to get those prepared, I think. Oh, he's feisty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There could be 8.
You big one?
You look laden with goodies.
At the end of the shopping, we've got loads of stuff. It's a bit heavy to carry back. I have to put it on my front about a mile and a bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
A mile and a bit.
Yeah.
But this is the joy of narrowboat life.
It is. We've got to do it. We've got to do the.
Walking in the rain.
Yeah, and
But
it did rain, didn't it?
It did a bit, yeah. It's all good.
Just thought I'd go for a little stroll. It's a bit of a nature park near where we're moored in Rickmansworth, I think. So just go and have a look. I think there's some lakes to walk around and a bit of a walk. Yeah. Yeah, it's the Ebury Way. We're only a mile from Rickmansworth. Yeah, just might have a quick walk up to the lock just to see where we're going tomorrow. I think there's a bit of a working boat going through. I think this work boat's just pushed another narrow boat up the canal because it seems to have lost its engine just going through the lock there. It'd be weird seeing a boat come past without anybody steering it, but then I realised this was pushing it. So I'm going to have a wander on the Ebury Way. It's dropped really cold. The sun did come out and it was beautiful and sunny, but now it's just suddenly dropped cold, and I've only got like a little light top on, which is one of my running tops. I'm not going for a run though. Steps. That's where we are. Work out which way to go. I think it's down here. You just see through the trees. There's a bit of a lake. Very pretty. Be nice in the sun. I was imagining walking around the lakes, but obviously it does at some point, I think. Going on a mystery tour. It's a definite mystery. There's a rainbow appeared on my walk. It has started raining. Wow. You think there's a pot of gold over there? I've got some blackberries as well. It's mizzly and drizzly day. Yuck.
Yeah, so we've got this Cabola, and so I'm going to light it. It's got a diesel fired heater and works a treat, but I haven't cleaned it out since this winter. So
Schoolboy.
I'm just going to do half a match because you have to throw it in there, and if I throw a full one in it takes longer to burn. So got rocking as well. Good rock over.
Oh, is it?
A bit, yeah. Get my match ready there.
So what are you doing now?
Just have to let some diesel into the pot in the bottom. It's connected to the engine, and the diesel drips into this. There's like a pod at the bottom.
Is it scary? Man and fire. That's all I'm saying.
So you can see the diesel dripping in now. It just comes in a little bit. You don't need much, probably about...
I can see a wet patch.
Yeah, that's it. That's as much as you need. So, little cap of meths. And then put that in. Might help if I clean the lens. I thought it was taking a while to light.
We'll start to get a little glowy bit soon, won't we?
Yeah, it goes like a
like
gas
a ring.
burner.
Yeah.
So the crackling is just the meths burning off. But I'm still letting diesel in so that...
Oh, don't let too much diesel in. Just see that lovely glow. It's toasty in here now. It's really cold outside.
She sussed me. She's come to tell me off.
Apparently we've just been warned by two walkers that there's some low water levels, not in this pound, but in the next pound.
I don't want to be messing about in the engine room when it gets too cold, so yeah, just thought I'd change the oil today. So deep joy. Got to be done. All part of the joys of having a boat.
Oh, you never know what's around the next corner, do you? Incredible.
When we wake,
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to subscribe. It really helps us.
side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun.